No volume issues today. That's Pooh, aka DJ Brixx. It's a little pre-live. Pre-going to work live. That's a shout out to the community. Thank you, DJ Brixx, Saffron, prompt as ever, 9 to 5. Maxwell. Yes, it is Kai. Okay. Let me end this little shebang. I like doing this though. I don't know why. If I got good old school equipment again, that could actually be something cool. But hey, anyway. Oh no, my camera. You gotta be kidding me right now. Well, that could be something I can still roll with, because as you can see on the screen, hey, Coda, what's up? Hey, yo, Mishka. I hope Mishka and Millbill, what's good? All right, let me just get to it. And unfortunately, I'm sure you guys are just absolutely appalled that you won't be able to see my face. However, that's okay. Yeah, that frozen, morose face there. Let me just double check. And then I just wanted to know if you guys, perchance, no, I'm frozen, were able to see this Kai the Hitchhiker documentary that is on Netflix right now. And this is like the guy that went viral. Like, not before viral was a thing. But, I mean, you know, we all remember. What is it, 2013? Here's, I can't play that. It's got the dreaded CC right there. The copyright of death. If I were to play that, boom, that's a strike. So take that as a little advice. But that whole Kai story, if you're not familiar, which I would be absolutely shocked if, perchance, you're not familiar with the story, okay? This is the guy that went famous for, I guess, the original clip, that I'm going to show you. Just take us a little blast down memory lane, okay? This guy, he captivated an audience of all ages. He had America and the world beyond fall in love with him from this clip right here. And then I'm going to offer some content. Man, there's stuff about this man's life I had no idea about. And this very case that he's going to discuss, that we've all heard, smash, 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 the hitchhiker with the hatchet, ended up on Kimmel. Could have had the world in his palm, and he did. There was so much more to the story. I'm not going to spoil it. Please check out the documentary for yourself. But here, just in case you're unfamiliar.
I'm one of the heroes.
Yeah. Can we talk to you? Do you mind?
What do you want to talk about?
What happened today?
America was not ready.
Went straight out of Dogtown, skateboarding, surfing it up. Before I say anything else, I want to say no matter what you've done, you deserve respect. Even if you make mistakes, you're lovable. And it doesn't matter your look, skills, or age, or size, or anything, you're worthwhile.
It reminds me, I mean, of course this was going to go viral. This has no need to be paused. I think almost I'd be shocked, just out of sheer curiosity. Let me know if you've never seen this clip or this guy. All of us that have been on the internet have seen Kai the Hitchhiker one time or another.
You can never take that away from you. Now, this stuff right here, I was driving and I was in the passenger side of this car, and he comes over on there.
I will fill in some of the blanks that the documentary released that none of us knew. Not so much to spoil it, because it all came out after the investigation that put Kai away, which I only knew, but here we go. Let me see how this works out. I'm going to pick it apart.
He's over by the recycling center. He says, oh, when I was in the Virgin Islands, 30 years old on a business trip, I sucked this 14-year-old. I was like, you what? He's like, I raped this 14-year-old, starts crying.
Oh, to just clarify, I was laughing at Coda's comment there. So he's saying that the guy just started rambling on about heinous acts, right?
He's like 300-pound guy. I'm like, oh, shit.
Uh-huh.
He must be man, like, what's he talking about? I didn't take him seriously at first. Comes driving down this way.
He's left
like,
out.
You know what? I come to realize I'm Jesus Christ, and I can do anything I want to.
He left out a very key detail, and the media did not edit this, but they sure as hell didn't play all of it.
And watch this.
Voices, same here, because Kai was absolutely taken advantage of, and he was susceptible to be just completely used and abused by something so just way too large, way too fast, way too greedy and nefarious.
And he smashed into this guy right there, pinned him in between that truck, And so I hop out. I look over the guy's pinned there. I mean, like, freight train riders know this. Like, if you get pinned between something, do not move that shit. Otherwise, you bleed.
Okay, I'm gonna pause here and I'm gonna explain. You remember how we just spoke about Kai hearing this guy go kind of crazy, talking about deplorable things that would have warranted me to smash him on the frickin' cranium. But he also adds how the guy suddenly says, "I'm Jesus," and something or another, and then just he launches into people with his vehicle. What Kai did not share in this interview is that he gave that guy the what Kai would describe as a quote unquote rich white asshole a laced joint, a very dirty joint with God knows what. The dude freaked out. I don't know that I have any love lost, but that would paint a different picture. So, there we go.
Bleed out. Like, motherfucker, I ran in, I grabbed the keys, he's sitting there like nothing even happened.
Oh, is the audio really? Okay, we're gonna try something right quick. I'm gonna put it all the way up. That should do it. Here we go.
And like, man, if you started driving that car around again, man, there would have been a hell of a lot of bodies around here. I hop on out, and so I grabbed the bag, I threw it over by that pole right there, and then Buddy gets out, and these two women are trying to help him. He runs up and he grabs one of them, man. Like a guy that big can snap a woman's neck like a pencil stick.
So this guy that we're talking about, and again, I'm not trying to make anybody look any more guilty than they are. People are in prison. But Kai has completely held back the fact that the dude that's freaking out and attacking, I don't know, was it his wife or some person that just wanted to smoke a joint? The freak out was felicitated by the dirty joint that Kai would later on go on to quote as saying was he laughed and said the guy couldn't handle his shit.
So I ran up behind him with a hatchet, smash, smash, smash.
That third smash, he used the other side of the hatchet, the one that should be unaliving people. Although, I mean, if what the fella, the lawyer guy, or whoever he ended up smashing in the head was guilty of the things that he was talking about, I don't know that I feel bad at all. But still, let's have the truth of all sides here.
Yeah.
The lady said you saved her life.
She was the one who got grabbed by that fucker. You know what? Is cool. That guy ain't. Shit.
How'd you get in his car? How did you?
I was hitchhiking. Good thing I was hitchhiking. Yeah, people say don't hitchhike. Well, this is what happens. Well, at least I was here.
So he did this on purpose.
Dude, that guy was fucking cooped out, man.
Yeah, because you gave him a laced joint. But, I mean, I don't know if Kai has truly the presence of mind, if he really understands that he kind of fed into the events that occurred, right? I don't know if it's because I look at this individual and I don't know that he's all there. And as you watch the documentary, as I'm sure some of you will, it's pretty fascinating. It blew my mind. I mean, I suppose we'll just see what you think. Sorry, I get a little distracted by the chat, but I try not to totally go off cuff here. But let's play a little bit more, and then I wanted to see an interview of him after he was arrested for a totally separate incident. And Kai really revealed he had a very dark, just kind of a sad childhood of being taken advantage of, abused physically and psychologically. So Kai was very much also kind of a victim of circumstance, society, and all that. But that, we cannot always, that would be considered a mitigating circumstance. But we can't say, okay, that means it's okay that he went and assaulted and nearly killed or did, in fact, unalive this individual.
Be on Howley. Like, I don't even see any breath in him, you know what I'm saying?
Can I get your name and where you're from, if you don't mind?
I'm Kai.
That began it all.
Straight out of Dogtown, K-A-I.
K-A-I, do you have a last name?
Oh,
no, bro,
here's something the documentary pointed out later that I've never seen.
Guy starts beating on this woman who he calls his. So I walked on over and I started smashing him in the head. You see all these teeth marks right here?
He's talking about a separate incident. Now this should have been a red flag, but the media and all the money grabbers, the producer, the creator of the Kardashians, reached out to this guy. They wanted to make a reality show and do it through his eyes. Jimmy Kimmel reached out to Kai. The only person that was representing him was the guy reporting, and our hero, Kai, refused to deal with anybody else. Which kind of tells me that there is some level of foresight, or at least, trust. Like, he trusted the first person that gave him time to speak, and everybody that chased him down after, he's like, nah, I'm not talking to anybody else, which made him wanted more. The curiosity about this individual grew and grew. So now he's talking about and boasting about beating another man half to near unaliving, and how there's marks from the teeth coming out in his fist.
The camera? Yeah, I started smashing him in the head and the teeth, busted out all his teeth. Motherfucking the sheriffs, not the policy enforcers, can show up and start like, they're like...
Please, in the chat, let's not, I don't know, with the comments, this has to be a place where, even if it's at me, we all have to deal with it. I haven't seen everybody that's all in there, okay? But let's let it ride, okay? Unless I trust your discretion, but please bear in mind, okay? This is an open forum, and I can't run away from that.
Yeah, so what happened? I mean, like, just give me any old name and just give me old fucking birthday, whatever. Just yeah.
What happened today after the? You're obviously free now, but were you arrested? What was the process? What did they do to you when they came out? Obviously, they found out that you did the right thing, but the time that from the accident until now, where have you been?
Well, you started following like I cleaned his motherfucking head wide open with a hatchet. He showed up like he was pulled right up, right? And like I'm like, bro, if you're fucking Jesus Christ, I'll be the Antichrist, man. Like that. And he starts following me off this way, so I figure I'll lure him right away.
The name of the documentary is literally I think it has his name, Kai the homeless hitchhiker, or something to that effect. Once I hit the back button, it'll show us a trailer that I don't think I'm gonna play, but you can't miss it. I think it just came out last night, and all the things revealed. It paints a picture where will definitely empathize, feel sorry for this individual, but you'll also see like the cracks of him like being undone. He's definitely damaged from a traumatic history. And then Hollywood learned quickly when they finally got their grubby little hands on him that they could not have any control over this guy. He was pissing publicly all over the place and drinking an entire bottle of Jack Daniels and just doing this, that, and the other, and he just could not be controlled. So that, I respect. I dig that. Some of the actions, not so much, but the fact that, Hollywood could not make something cut and dry and marketable out of this individual.
In the crowd, so
yeah, he's definitely in prison now because he went on to unalive somebody else, and I stopped at the point where I learned that because I had to turn in. I got work today.
Running off this way, I got a hatchet in one hand, my fucking this bag I'm carrying over with another hand. I start running off that way, and so a couple of the people who was bystanders to it came over and told me to stop, and I was like, why stop? And they're like, the cops are already on their way. I was like, is he back up and doing anything? And somebody said that he was like masturbating in front of this school or
Jesus H.
whatever
Christ.
this place is right here. Yeah.
Were you questioned by police? Were you taken into custody? What happened? I mean, obviously.
I was questioned. I was put into the back of the sheriff's wagon. It wasn't the policies that fucking pulled I over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I got put in the back of the sheriff's
Very
wagon.
endearing.
The sheriff was like, "What happened here?" He took down a statement. I told him everything I just told you, and fucking
What's up, Lilith?
let me on out. Said I couldn't grab all this stuff until I'd finished like.
Just take away what we know. I would see some red flags, but good old powers that be, Hollywood, they just saw money signs. They were immediate, like, we're gonna give this man who almost destroyed somebody's cranium with a hatchet a reality show. This is the people that created the Kardashian reality junk. Okay, that's all they saw, something to market. And I'm kind of thankful for this guy that's interviewing being the only one that was able to reach Kai. That was kind of neat about the whole thing.
You know what I mean? And like brought me back on over here so I could be in front of this thing. Like,
but the darkness came out.
It's fucking gnarly, man. Holy shit.
All right.
It's like the biggest wave I've ever ridden in my life.
Okay, all right. So I want to see. Here's the trailer. Here's what it's called: The Hatchet Wielding Hitchhiker. Okay. 4 weeks ago. I saw it last night for the first time. I haven't seen any footage of him since he's been arrested. Oh, I'm getting so tired of the same ads. I'm going to mess with the algorithm a little bit. And I just want to see this for the first time. Yeah. Smash. Low audio. Oh, that's as good as it gets. Or...
That woman was in danger?
It's different. Notice the elaborate tattoo on
This
the
is
side
new
of his face.
to me.
All right. My name is Kai.
Holy
K-A-I, straight out of Dogtown.
This interview is taking place in prison. He's a convicted killer, and this is the first time he's speaking out since his conviction.
This situation is hell.
How did he end up here? 3 months after he appeared on Jimmy Kimmel, Kai hitchhiked across the country.
That's a fun little watch if you catch him on Kimmel. Go ahead and YouTube that shit right there.
Wound up in New York's Times Square, where he met 74-year-old lawyer Joseph Galfi. How did you meet this man, Joseph Galfi?
He walked up to me and said, "Hey, you look lost. Where are you headed?" I told him I'm going over to Jersey, and he gave me a ride over to his place.
He took the man up on his offer and spent 2 nights at his home. He claims he was drugged and then sexually assaulted. Then he said he fought back in self-defense.
I sat when I punched him in the face, and he was over top of me, and he shoved me into the bed, and I was trying to get him away from me. I couldn't get him away from me.
Kai fled to Philadelphia, where he was apprehended.
It's very hard to read his emotions. He's so like eccentric. Everything I see from him like bleeds sincerity. So I just really can't. Hi, Sandy. I really can't make the truth or an embellishment or a lie out of what he's saying. I can't be that judge. But I mean, you look at him, and I think he got in trouble because he was not one to lie, and he also ended somebody, right?
4 days later, after the beating, did you realize how badly he was injured?
No.
You just thought I had to get out of there.
It's low audio.
I just had to get out of there. When I woke up and he was over top of me, I panicked.
Did you know he was
I
dead?
didn't know that he was dead.
This man's ear was almost ripped off. His neck was fractured. His face was fractured.
The ear injury came from one horizontal kick from on my back. That ought to tell you. I was on my back on the floor.
But the jury didn't believe he acted in self-defense. If this was self-defense, why didn't you call the police right then and there?
I'm an illegal immigrant. They aren't going to investigate.
Did you say illegal immigrants?
He's innocent and says critical evidence that could have proved he was drugged was ignored and
No,
destroyed.
that's okay. That's okay. Jesus H, man. Like, go ahead and condemn me for something I thought about and didn't follow through with. That's okay. I can take it. It's okay. Truly, it's all right.
In this case, the judge told the jury that the burden was on me to prove intoxication, and therefore self-defense, and therefore my innocence.
Who's the real you, right? Is it Kai the hitchhiker who we saw in this video, the guy who saved the day, the guy who came to the rescue, or is it Kai the murderer? Who's the real you?
Definitely never Kai the murderer. I've never murdered anyone.
In court, the judge called Kai a cunning and manipulative, cold-blooded killer and sentenced him to 57 years in prison.
Holy shit.
For first-degree murder.
All right. Well, anyway, I can't go and switch the camera. It froze again. Sorry about that. But aside from that, I just wanted to recommend this documentary. It's intriguing. It takes you from the journey from beginning to end, to the rise and the fall, and you be the judge once you take in all the information. And I'd love to hear any feedback. I might just, after work today, make a poll or something of that sort. I'd love to get everybody's kind of response. See, I'm seeing some of the questions. I know what some of it's about. And I don't know that I want to, really get engaged. I'll just say yes. Okay? He was here. That's all. Aside from that, that's as far as my engagement will go. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. I gotta rush on out of here. Make it a productive day. Find something that brings you joy. Please don't feed into anything that brings you misery. Okay, that's a pretty good stern life lesson we can all get along with, I think. With that, take care, guys. Have a fantastic day. Much love from me, the fam, the community, and to each of you. I'm going.